Travel is my passion. Seeing the world, experiencing beautiful places, eating incredible food, and meeting new people along the way. There's nothing I love more. Except maybe getting to do it with my sister and best friend, Sabrina. I'm Andrea Boehlke, and this is Epic Destinations Los Cabos. Welcome to Los Cabos. With Cabo San Lucas located at the tip of the Baja California Peninsula and San Jose del Cabo just northeast, they form Los Cabos.
Good morning!
We just woke up in Cabo. We are staying at the Viceroy, and this place is crazy.
Stunning!
And I cannot believe this villa. It is so beautiful. I just can't get over how every room is gorgeous and it's so open air. You can just walk out to this pool and then the ocean is right there. And everywhere you turn on this property, it's just stunning. It is so beautiful.
It's paradise.
I feel so pampered, so spoiled, but I'm so excited for the day.
Me too.
We're gonna get some food. We're gonna meet anyone we can and ask them where we should go in Cabo. Because I feel like the best way to travel is to just ask the locals where the hot spots are.
Yes, I want to know what it is like to live here.
So for this trip, we're really focused on hitting the great spots when it comes to where to stay, what to eat, what to do. We want to mix a little bit of design and culture and also a lot of fun. First things first, while there are 13 luxury 5-star resorts in Los Cabos, there are also a ton of architectural properties for rent. The one we're about to see sits on gorgeous Chileno Bay. Are you excited?
Yes.
All right, we just got to Rasa Casa. We are so lucky because we get to meet up with the designer here, Alex, and he's gonna walk us through and tell us all about this hacienda style home. I am pumped.
Me too.
Yes, let's do it. Alex.
Alex!
Hello, girls.
Hi!
Welcome to Casa Rasa.
So nice to meet
Nice
you. It was so cool getting to see the work of the designer Alex because he was able to incorporate the nature and the ocean here in his design.
So the design is basic on the space and concept about Baja vibes, which we have a lot of sand palette colors. That's why we are using mostly like natural woods, natural fabrics. Also, like we are adding some pop color with the landscaping, with some accents. So we have the outdoor area and the entrance area, and when you open the windows, you can connect the whole space and make it bigger. So this is a perfect layout in Cabo, that you can have a better space.
Yeah, I love the pops of color. So do you just have an idea of purple flowers? We gotta have them.
Exactly. See, like we try to base everything in the neutral palettes and just add some pop of color, not making that noisy, with the landscaping and some accents. So.
Yeah, and I understand that you have a shop.
Yeah, we have a shop. We try to build as much as we can. So, see, we actually build these ones.
You make them?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's really cool because you can actually rent this place out.
Exactly.
I imagine if I rented this place out, I would invite everybody I know and just host a ton of people. And
Yeah,
have
you
a
can
big-
host a ton of people here, make a huge party. You have the outdoor area.
Yeah, I think we
check
should.
it out.
Let's venture outside. All right, tell us about the outside here.
So in the outdoor area, we have as well like this dining table, which is built with teak. That is harder wood for the outdoor.
Oh, this is so
please come in.
cozy. I bet this is amazing at night.
Yeah, it's amazing. We have tons of shooting stars, so you can just rest here, watching the ocean, the stars, with some fire.
I have an easy question. What's your favorite thing about being a designer here in Cabo?
One of my favorite things is about like you meeting a great people in Cabo, like open people, open for design, which is something great. There is a great projects, and I like that there's a lot of design around.
Since you're a local and you know a lot about Cabo, what are some of the top things we have to do while we're here?
Now we have some like activities like wild canyon, which you can go and racer there. You can bungee jump, zip lining, camel tours. It's a lot of activities around Cabo, which is amazing.
It was so cool getting to see the home that Alex designed here in Cabo, because he was able to incorporate the nature and the ocean. When you walked through the home, it was an open floor concept from the beginning to the end. So you walk in, everything's open, you're right there with nature, you can feel the ocean breeze. It is truly a beautiful experience. Alex, this was so great. Thank you so much for showing us your design.
It was nice to meet you girls.
I don't want to leave.
It does make me wonder what it would be like to actually live here full time.
Yeah, actually, my friend Darren, he's living here full time. He has a house actually in Chileno. We can go and see his house for sure.
All right, so we just left Rasa Casa, and they gave us this sweet golf cart, which, do they trust us with this?
I don't know why.
But it was so cool seeing Cabo through the eyes of a designer, but now it's time to see Cabo through the eyes of a local. So cool.
Hi, ladies. Welcome to Cabo. So we moved here about 4 years ago, but just actually moved into our dream home 3 months ago, and we really love it. It turned out exactly the way we wanted it.
What was your inspiration for the design?
The inspiration was modern, but also warm and beachy.
Oh, it's so cool because you actually designed a lot of this space.
I spent a lot of time. I went to Furnitureland South. I did work with a designer there who helped me with fabrics and showing me around. I put it into 3D imaging and modeling and saw it all together, and it all worked, and we're really happy with the outcome. It was really great.
I am happy with the outcome too.
Thank you, yeah.
We love shuffleboard.
We do love shuffleboard, but my question is, why did you want a shuffleboard in your living room?
We really wanted to have fun and keep it light, and so we put the shuffleboard in, and it entertains our friends and the kids, and everybody has a good time.
Well, that's so impressive. Now we gotta go outside because that is so beautiful out there.
Fantastic, let's go.
I love this because I feel like there's water surrounding us, the entire place.
Yeah, it's almost like you're swimming in the ocean in your backyard.
Yeah, that's really what we wanted to create. We wanted to maximize the use of the land we had to create an extra long pool to really show off the ocean. And then over here we did an outdoor kitchen at infinity eye level. And so when you're having dinner, you're looking across the pool, looking at the blue ocean. We were really fortunate because we had an extra large lot, so we were able to create kind of a bonus space on the side, which you haven't seen, which I'd love to show you.
Okay.
I think you'll think it's fun.
Darren's house was amazing. My favorite part about the whole house was his in-ground trampoline. We had a lot of fun on it, and it was just truly a blast. But I'm also really excited because Darren has a boat, and he says it's whale watching season, and he might just take us for a spin. After all of that real estate, we were pretty hungry. Next stop, the famed restaurant and resort Acre for a quick bite and a little bit more. Acre has a lush jungle feel, situated in the foothills of San Jose del Cabo on 25 acres of gorgeous greenery. All right, so we are here at Acre.
It is beautiful. We're in a jungle.
Yeah, and my friend Michelle, who I know from Survivor,
She's amazing.
she loves Cabo, she has a lot of recommendations, so she recommended this place. And they have everything. They have farm-to-table restaurant. We're gonna take a cooking class,
Which Andrea needs.
which I definitely need. There's peacocks, there's tree houses. It's gonna be amazing. Michelle! Hi! Thank you so much for inviting us.
I am so excited that you guys are here. Acre is one of my favorite places in Cabo, and we're going to be spending the day with my chef Arturo.
How are you?
Good.
Really
How are you?
Welcome to Acre. It's a pleasure to have
Thank
you.
you so much for having us. I am so pumped. I mean, we were coming in here, this place is beautiful. What are you known for here at Acre?
We're known for our farm-to-table food. For me, farm goes way beyond our farm. It's more into also the ocean that we have. We get all this beautiful product, and that's what we do with our kitchen here.
All right, well, you're the expert, so maybe we should go out to the garden?
Let's go, please. Follow me.
Following you.
Yeah. So we have 4 peacocks in the property.
Wait, we have peacocks on our farm. Sabrina can do a little call.
makes it seem like I don't know what I'm doing. How big is the garden?
It's like 3 acres, more or less.
So Arturo, you are the chef here, but who does all the gardening?
So I do the planning based on our seasonal menus. We do a spring and a winter menu. And then we have like this beautiful team that does all the picking and...
Is there anything that we can pick now?
Yeah, we have some beautiful tomatoes that are just ready for us.
Yeah, should we go to the tomatoes?
Let's go, please.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I found the tomatoes. None of them really look red.
We have different varieties.
Oh.
We have different colors. This is a yellow tomato.
Cheers. Cheers. Wait. That is so good.
Sweet.
Are we going to use these tomatoes in the recipe we're making together?
For sure.
Let's go, right?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. I'm hungry.
Okay, so today we're gonna do a twist on a tabbouleh. So let's call it Latin, Mexican. I prefer Mexican, right? Mexican tabbouleh. So I grew up on a kitchen, like cooking with my grandma and my mom. And they always did something really fun for me with the onion. And my grandma had this superstition that if you put some onion in your head, then you won't cry. And then you went in and my grandma was like this always.
Oh.
Like chopping onion like this.
So if you have the onion on your head, then you won't cry when you're chopping that
Yeah,
onion.
but that's stupid.
Does it help? Let's try
It doesn't help.
might.
My grandma was like the stinky, hairy grandmother, you know? There's a reason that you will cry, it's because you have a dull knife. And there's acid into the onion, and once you like cut it through a dull knife, then everything jumps into your eyes.
Wait, really? If you have a sharp knife, then
Yeah.
you won't cry?
Yeah, you won't cry.
So this is like a Mexican take on a Greek dish, right?
It is. I have a homemade hummus too.
Yum.
No, once we're doing cooking classes, I like people to play their own dish because every single person has a story on a plating. So the story about this plate is us walking through the farm. Since the first day I came to Acre, the only thing I could see was movement. Everywhere. Colors. So that's what I want to have in my plates. Like movement, colors, nature, life. What I will usually do for a plate of mine is doing this. That's the way it will go to the table.
Wow.
Are gonna eat the tabbouleh, then you need to hit it and destroy it. And destroy it like the beautiness of the plate.
This has been a roller coaster.
Oh my God. My mom told me not to play with my food, but I don't.
So now it's your time to try. Like just dig in with the pita bread.
Wow.
Hummus.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, truly.
Arturo, thank you so much for showing us how to cook, and now we all have a new favorite dish.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It's been my pleasure.
This has been absolutely wonderful, but it would not be a trip to Acre without visiting the tree houses. So let's go check it out. Yes, thank you, Arturo. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hola, hola, bienvenidas. Welcome to Acre. Are you ready to check out the tree houses?
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. So welcome to the tree house.
So cozy.
These were handmade here in Mexico with these two. We also have robes, a pair of robes that we give you. And those are Acre signature. You can use them all around the property. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna let you enjoy. And if you need anything else, you can just reach out to me. Okay?
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very
We'll be on our
much.
best behavior. Thank That was incredible. I love it here. We got to eat some amazing food, see the gardens, pick some tomatoes, and then this treehouse is just stunning. Michelle, is there anything else that we need to do before we go?
I think it's time to go check out some of the local artisans tonight at San Jose Art Walk. It is absolutely a fantastic experience, and I think you should head there next, right around the corner.
Okay, let's check it out.
Okay.
But first, a nap?
Yeah, for sure.
I was blown away by the San Jose Art Walk. When I first heard about it, I thought, okay, cool, maybe a couple local artists, but this place was so
big. We got there right as the sun was setting, so it was so gorgeous. We got to walk through all the local artwork, and these people are so talented.
I'm artsy, so I love the art walk. It was so beautiful. All the local artists showing up and showing off, it was so impressive. But there was also live music, dancing, so many other creative outlets. It was awesome, and I can't wait to go back.
With 7 world-class golf courses in Cabo, we couldn't think of a better way to start a new day than with a friendly, sisterly match.
I'm really excited about this because I've been working on my golf game, and there's no better place to do it than Puerto Los Cabos.
Yeah, so here we are. I'm excited to watch her and cheer her on.
You'll be fine. I'll teach you some things.
Okay. All right, so I think it's time to turn this adventure up a notch. What do you think?
Yes, let's do it.
So we just got to Wild Canyon, and this place is amazing. They have everything. ATV rides, camel rides, horseback riding, zip lining. But I think we're gonna start with some UTV rides to get some great views of Cabo. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
First, we take this huge bridge down. Yeah, just follow along. I feel in good hands with Sabrina driving. I really do. I don't trust myself.
I drove because I do not trust my sister. Andrea lived in New York for 10 years, and during that 10 years, she did no driving.
So we got to drive the UTVs through Cabo, seeing these amazing scenic views. It was so incredible. Then we got to the ocean and we got to hang out there for a little bit and really just enjoy the beauty around us.
It made me realize how lucky I am to be able to experience this with my sister.
I let Sabrina drive most of it, and I'm fine with that. I did drive for part of it. I'm not afraid of driving a UTV, but when it came to the really big bridge that was hanging really low over this canyon, yeah, I let Sabrina drive. And I have no shame about it. She's a better driver, hands down, and that's fine. I accept my role.
Driving in the UTVs with Andrea was so much fun. And to top it off, we went down a crazy bridge, and I thought that was it. I was done, I was ready to go home, take a little nap, but Andrea had other plans.
I love bungee jumping. I've actually bungee jumped before, so I'm an old pro, but this was Sabrina's first time. And if I can't do something for the first time, to get to watch Sabrina do it for the first time is the next best thing.
You go first, you go first.
I'll go first. I'm gonna go first. How are you feeling, Sabrina?
I am nervous, especially with the glass bottom.
3, 2, 1, bungee. When you hear bungee, majestic. Majestic, like a bailarina.
Oh my gosh, everything's good, everything's good.
Everything's good, all the systems go.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this is a countdown. 3,
Oh my gosh.
2, 1, majestic.
The perfect jump is arms straight out, chin up, eyes open. I'm going to give her an 8. It was a 10, don't tell her.
How was my jump?
I believe your jump was amazing, majestic.
I was
like a
majestic?
superhero.
She is a little bit more adventurous, a little bit more of an adrenaline junkie, and she talks all the time that she can jump perfect. Majestic, ooh, okay. And so then I'm thinking, as I'm competitive, how I have to jump better than her, but I don't want to jump. I'm actually so nervous.
gosh.
Perfect.
What are you making me
Don't grab
do?
nothing. This is the countdown.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Majestic, just majestic.
Two,
Superman, Superman.
1,
Go.
majestic.
That was amazing. She almost didn't jump.
He was like 3, 2, 1, and at 1, I was like, I don't have to jump. And then that first couple seconds, my face was like this, and I was like, what am I doing?
I loved it. It was so fun. I live for this stuff. Yeah, so I think we worked up an appetite.
I'm starving. I'm so hungry.
We're gonna check out another farm-to-table place called Monte Cardone. I'm so excited and so hungry.
Yes, we're gonna eat a lot.
Yeah, on solid ground.
Let's go.
Monte Cardone offers sustainable cooking classes and Mexican wine tasting in an area called La Laguna, overlooking the breathtaking Sea of Cortez.
Monte Cardone is an incredible, unique experience because it's the only building for miles. You can't even see another building.
We got to meet the owners of Monte Cardone, and they're this sweet couple. They've been married for a while. This was always their dream, to have this event space, to do cooking classes. Everything is locally sourced, and sustainability is so important to them. So what are we gonna be making today?
Well, the type of cuisine that we have, it's something, to be honest, very, very simple. We can define it as Baja Mediterranean. The concept that defines our project, it's the slow food movement. So the idea is to use any product that is available on season. Today, for example, we have a bunch of beautiful vegetables brought from the local farms around us. This in particular is only 50 minutes away from our property. So today we are doing some fish that was caught this morning. Today we have yellowtail. Then we're gonna do some vegetables. We're gonna do some sashimi. We're gonna do a salad. And I mean, that's pretty much it.
I love it. All right, let's start.
Well, this recipe, to be honest, it's something very commonly done here in Los Cabos. People go to the beach and this is usually what they have because it's very simple. A little bit of citrus, some soy sauce, a little bit of peppers. You catch something fresh from out of the ocean. You don't even have to cook it, you eat it raw.
I'm gonna do a different one.
It's very good.
Thank you. Very simple, fresh flavor.
It was such a cool experience being able to cook the food. You know that it's fresh. The fish was caught that morning. The vegetables are right there in front of you. And being able to really take your time. Monte Cardone is all about slow cooking and slow living. And they really want you to kind of relax and enjoy the process. Take the time. You're putting a lot of love and passion into your food. And then really taking the time to enjoy it. I cannot wait to eat this. How does that look?
Perfect, good job.
Great! Thank you. I learned so much. This looks amazing. I can't wait to eat it.
Wonderful. So I'm just gonna finish with the last touches of it. If you mind to go to your table and we'll just surprise you with it at
All right.
a couple of minutes.
We love surprises. So we'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, it was one of the best meals I've ever had. I'm actually serious. And I would never oversell something, but it was so good. It melted in your mouth. The vegetables, I don't even understand how they tasted so good, but it was truly incredible. So far on our trip to Cabo, we got to experience how the locals live. We got to eat some incredible food. We got to do some fun adventures, but we wanted one last adventure. So we decided to take Darren up on his promise to go out on the boat and possibly see some whales. We saw a few whales in the distance. They were kind of shy. We would get a little closer to them, they would go down.
They weren't showing up, so I had to do a little bit extra. I gave them a little call. That bad boy came in hot. He was doing backflips, turns. He was waving at us at one point. We named him Dare Bear. He was so cute. I wish I could take him home, but he's way too big. Dare Bear put on a show. He is so majestic. If he was bungee jumping, 10 out of 10.
This trip was incredible. Honestly, one of my favorite trips I've ever been on.
It is my favorite trip. It was so fun.
Yeah, and it was cool because I feel like a lot of people think of Cabo and they think it's just a spring break place, but we learned it's so much more. We got to experience the design, the culture, the history, the food, the people, and we even saw some whales. I don't know how we're gonna top it.
Should we try?
Where are we going?
Let's flip for it.
Okay, so heads, I pick, tails you pick.